Flashback, your weekly history quiz, July 18, 2026. Welcome back to our quick dive into what's happened today and what we've been thinking. Each week, the New York Times gives you a fresh history quiz that tests your knowledge of the past, while also throwing light on the big stories of the present. Right now, the day's headlines are packed with global events, cultural moments, business beats, tech innovations, sporting triumphs, and of course, the usual fourth quarter entertainment buzz. We're living in an era where the news cycle moves faster than a speedrun. That's why the Times has organized a stack of sections to help listeners put today's news in context. On the newsroom front, the paper offers a daily make sense of the day's news and ideas feature, quick bites on everything from the latest policy moves to economic trends. For the buzzing headlines, the biggest stories of our time, Chunk delivers a 20-minute snapshot that points out where the world is headed and why it matters. And if you're craving deeper analysis, the article notes that the Times' original analysis on the week's biggest global stories digs into trends that shape our world. Beyond hard news, the Times keeps culture alive. From book recommendations and discussions of ideas that matter to literary singles and the podcast that takes you inside the literary world, readers can stay stuck with the conversation. Pop music lovers are treated to a groove-packed section featuring new songs, albums, and musicians. The culinary world has its own seat at the table. The cooking section offers recipes from Melissa Clark, Sam Sifton, and other NYT cooking editors, and the new vegetarian menu from Tanya Sykinski. If you're looking for a quick dinner for a busy week, the Dinner Ideas for Busy People piece from Emily Weinstein is on your radar as well. Tech reigns over its own space. The Times curates a best tech reporting from the week that dissects the rapid changes in the digital world, plus case studies from leading tech journalists that help you see the impact of new gadgets and platforms. Business and policy? You'll find the most crucial updates in a dedicated business and policy news site. And don't forget sports. Whether you're following the 2026 Men's World Cup, the local football club, or the basketball postseason, the Times updates you with the season's latest. If you're an amaze of puzzles, the Times resurrects that pleasure with its weekly gaming corner. Word games, logic puzzles, and crosswords, both the hardest crossword puzzles and the mini crossword are featured, as well as the popular spelling bee and Sudoku. The newbie version of the hardest crossword makes it easier for first-timers. When it comes to gear and gadgets, the review section is your leave step. Here, the Times treats each product with its best independent reviews, expert advice, and intensively researched deals. All these sections come together in a single media ecosystem that's mindful of your daily time during. It's like having a personal digest that says where you stand relative to the world, and why the things you love today have a bigger meaning. That closes our recap for today. Thanks for joining us on this 20-minute journey through news, culture, tech, sports, cooking, and puzzles. Remember, there's always more beyond the headlines. This is your weekly history quiz host. Until next week, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep listening. Good night.